As you may have figured out, a lot of my instrumentals have weird stories behind them. That's because when you come up with a title for an instrumental, people are always like, what were you thinking? What was on your mind? What mental picture does this give you? A lot of times it's just a bunch of notes that sounded cool. But sometimes they actually have a story behind them, and this one has one. It's called the Aztec two-step. And it began, I was experimenting on a 12-string. Gosh, this was back about 1979 maybe. And I had the thing in some weird D minor ninth tuning, and I was experimenting around with some kind of slapping, tapping kind of where you're really very being percussive on the fingerboard. Anyway, I put the guitar back into my standard tuning, which is usually 1 or 2 steps down from standard tuning, and I left to go somewhere, and I came back home several hours later and picked up the guitar and was going to work on the piece I was working on that was in that weird tuning. And I started playing it on the guitar that's in my standard tuning. And the next thing I know is like, oh, it's just sounding all clangy and weird, but cool weird. And I'm like, what on earth? And then I realized that, oh yeah, I was in the other tuning. I said, well, this sounds really cool. This sounds cooler than what I was getting in the other tuning. So I started developing it and working on it, and this song kind of came out of it. So the Aztec two-step. Now, the reason why I got that name is that during that process, during that day when I was working on composing this song, I made a stop at Taco Bell, and I came home, and something at the Taco Bell didn't quite agree with me. And let's just say, without giving you too much information, that I couldn't tread very far from the bathroom during the course of the rest of the day. So I was working on that piece there. I had this kind of vision in my head of some Aztec warriors and Aztec king, you know, doing some ritual sacrifice and dance, and that's kind of, that all came together. Taco Bell, Montezuma's Revenge. You can put the pieces together. So please like, subscribe, share, and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. Enjoy the piece. Please comment if you have questions, and I love getting feedback from people who watch the videos. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Enjoy.